Hey friends, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, it's about to get murky in here. Murk Man IPA is a 10.3% triple New England style IPA from Austin Brothers Beer Company in Alpena, Michigan. I gotta say, I'm glad there aren't too many New England style triple IPAs out there, triple New England style IPAs, whatever they're calling them now. Because, of course, me saying that means we're going to start seeing quads, quintuples, sextuples, whatever comes after that. Now, I've had many Austin Brothers beers that have been, pretty outrageous in flavors and damn tasty in their own right. And their track record, in my book, is pretty solid. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this triple New England style IPA brings to the table. So let's take a look at that label and let me know if you have a favorite triple IPA in the comments down below. Now, looking at the label here, it says across the top, I think this is new. I don't think they've had this in previous cans or labels. It says, beer is the essence of wetness, and wetness is the essence of beauty. Okay, I don't know if that's a Murk Man exclusive, but in the background here we have these fish scales, like a mermaid scale, and on the label itself it says hop cone with a smile on his face. It says Murk Man IPA, made up of all these bubbles, and the hop cone looks like a mermaid. He's holding a trident, and we'll get into that in just a second. If we turn it over on the side, it says brewed and packaged only in scenic Alpena, Michigan. And again, this is a triple New England style India Pale Ale, 10.3% alcohol by volume. That's right, 10.3%, and this is single hopped with Trident hops, and has their information, their address, the government warning, all that good stuff. 12 fluid ounces. Now, Trident hops aren't really a new thing. It's just it's a proprietary blend by this specific hop grower that the pellets that they've made, they've blended together. It's supposed to have aromas of citrus, tropical fruit, passion fruit, and yeah. So we're gonna crack this open and see exactly what we got in here. Now, in the past, I haven't really been a huge fan of the design on Austin Brothers beer, but the beer speaks for itself. So, the label can look ugly. It can make maybe not the best impression, but it's growing on me. Over time, it's growing on me. So let's go ahead and crack this, put a nose on the can here. That just made a colossal spray. Let's put a nose on the can here. It smells, maybe I'm getting a little bit of like a floral note. I'm not really getting any of that kind of passion fruit or fruity or anything like that. But maybe we'll get a different aroma out of the glass here. So let's go and pour this. It's very kind of murky, living up to its name. Very murky, very yellow, very hazy coming out of the glass itself. And just to mention the canned on date, this was packaged on July 10th, 2020. Today is the August 9th, so it's just about a month, a little under a month. So looking at this, I got about one finger's worth of head. This glass is really known for kicking up a lot of head, so I'm really kind of surprised that I've only got a finger's worth of head. It is very nice, dark, juicy looking, dark orange on the bottom, very light. Let's hold it up to the light though for a full analysis. And yeah, that's very dark. It looks like orange juice on the top. Really nice, dark, deep, thick orange color. A little lighter yellow on the bottom. I do see quite a bit of carbonation floating up from the bottom. Not a lot of particulate. That is totally hazy though. Again, I can just barely see my shadow of my fingers through it. No detail whatsoever. And let's go ahead and put a better nose on the glass here. Yeah, I'm getting maybe a little bit of a floral note. Maybe a bit of a citrus. I guess a little bit of like a mango kind of deal going on there. I guess that's like a tropical fruit. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. Cheers. Really creamy, thick, nice, heavy mouthfeel. The flavor is really different. Yeah, so let's go back to the mouthfeel for just a second. It's really nice and thick and creamy, not like, I say pillowy mouthfeel sometimes for New England style IPAs, and they're a little bit like bubblier than this, like maybe a little bit lighter than this. This is really creamy, really nice, very thick, not syrupy, but just a really nice, substantial kind of mouthfeel going on here. It's a really interesting flavor because at first, in the back of my tongue, when it goes down, I do get this kind of sweet, sugary, juicy kind of flavor. But as it sits on my tongue, I pick up when it first goes in my mouth, before I get that real nice sweetness in there. I'm getting this, I am getting like a papaya, a guava, maybe not guava, but maybe more, I am getting like a passion fruit kind of flavor in there. Lots of citrus, but it's not overpowering. It's really balanced. It's not super heavy on any of these flavors. Again, nice citrus in there. There is a slight citrus kind of bitterness that hangs out on the back of my palate after I swallow. Getting absolutely no hints of a 10.3% alcohol by volume. Not getting any of that. It's not. There's a little bit of maybe a bitterness. The citrus bitterness kind of pushes through a little bit more, and I think that may be tied to that kind of alcohol. That's what's kind of covering up that alcohol flavor. Now, this isn't as mild as something like, and you're going to be like, mild? What are you talking about? If I drink a Boss Tweed, it doesn't taste like this. It's like a milder version of this. This has really got a lot of these different flavors that are kind of flowing through it. Again, you got that orange citrus flavor. You got a little bit of that tropical flavor. You're getting a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of a, I guess I am getting a little bit of a passion fruit. I'm getting a little bit of this kind of hearty, pithy, orange citrus kind of bitterness that comes through. It's very slight, but as I talk and I just kind of let it sit, on my palate after swallowing it, that there's a citrus bitterness, bitter hoppiness that kind of really rises up through. And again, I think that alcohol, because it's hidden so well, kind of adds to this. So I don't think, if I think, again, Boss Tweed's a double IPA, this is a triple IPA, what I'm getting out of this is a lot more. It's not as sweet as a Boss Tweed or something like that. And I'm just using Boss Tweed because that's like my high watermark for basically like a double New England style IPA and above. But this, again, I've said it a little bit, very, very dangerous. Again, I keep looking at this can to make sure it says it's 10.3%, and that's exactly what it says on here, 10.3%. You don't pick it up. This is something that I can easily just, for lack of a better term, just kind of slam right here, and it would really mess me up. I think if I had, if I bought this in a 6-pack or a 4-pack, I'm not sure. I bought a single of this, so I'm not sure what it comes in, but I could see myself seriously getting messed up drinking like 2 or 3 of these, and they catch up to you. It takes a little bit of time for that to kind of absorb in your stomach, but then you really hits you all at once. But yeah, I'm always looking for New England style IPAs that do things just a little bit differently. And I think Murk Man IPA does it. It doesn't do what every other New England style IPA does. And I think that's like where the new invention's coming in, is that we're changing up a little bit. There's new flavors that are getting introduced, new kind of twists and nuances on the whole thing. And that's what I think Murk Man does. I think if you're going to go into this and you're thinking you're going to get something like a Boss Tweed, it's not going to be as sweet. It's a little bit more subdued on the sweetness, but there are so many other flavors that are really coming through, really punching up. I'm getting a little bit of like kind of a malty kind of flavor in there now, as well, as it kind of sits with me a little bit longer. And yeah, again, if you're looking for something just a little bit different and you're looking for something that's a heavy hitter in the New England style IPA space, I think that Murk Man IPA from Austin Brothers will definitely hit the spot for you. All right, friends, that has been Murk Man IPA from Austin Brothers. Have you had this one before? Have you had many of Austin Brothers' other hazy beers, or do you prefer maybe their sours? I don't know if they do any stouts, but let me know in the comments down below while you're down there. If you like beer, you might want to subscribe and click that bell, because I'm here talking about beer twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays every week, all for free for viewers just like you. And you might miss your newest favorite if you're not subscribed and getting those notifications. Also, if you got some friends that dig drinking local and drinking Michigan beer, turn them around to the channel. Could always bring more people on board. So until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for stopping by. Remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries, and most importantly, don't forget to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.